SWAC Football Media Day previews continuing now with the Golden Lions of Arkansas Pine Bluff, and now joined by first-year head coach Alonzo Hampton. Coach, first and foremost, welcome to the SWAC, and how does it feel to be at your first media days here in Birmingham?
It's exciting, man. Excited to be back. When I say back in the SWAC, because I was here from 2006, 2010, but obviously being able to be as a head coach, enjoy with my players has been very exciting.
Okay. Of course, the transition of taking over a program is always something interesting, so I'd love to know, what did the offseason look like for you and your staff?
Well, trying to hire staff was the number one thing, and then obviously for us, just trying to get everything in place, the plan in place, the plan to win. And so we were able to go through spring practice, about 60-some kids, and we added probably about 35, 40 players since then. We start training camp tomorrow, so it's just been good just building the foundation to be able to get back to the winning ways.
What intrigued you so much about becoming the head coach of the Golden Lions? Because, I'm pretty sure with your resume, you could have took some other spots, but you decided to settle down in Pine Bluff.
No, well, I tell people this. The one thing about it is, and they gave me an opportunity to become a college coach, and I never forgot that opportunity. Mm-hmm. I took that opportunity, went out and did, group of five, power five, and then, when you start working for other people and you start seeing some good and some bad, you're like, man, I can do it. And so I just started building a notebook, and I said, man, I would love to be a head coach one day. And obviously, it's only certain places that you're going to have a chance to even interview for. And Pine Bluff was one of the ones. And I knew if I ever got an opportunity, I would jump at the opportunity. And that's about transforming lives. It's not even about the other stuff. It's just about being able to make a difference in a community and so in a state. And so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff a lighthouse.
Okay, Coach. Of course, you're going to start off the season against the University of Tulsa, and then your first HBCU action will be over in Memphis, not too far away from here, against Tennessee State in the Southern Heritage Classic. You guys are a new participant in that game. What are you looking forward to when it comes to that contest? And I know you've got to be excited to be going head-to-head against former NFL standout Eddie George.
Well, I tell people this. I don't know Eddie George. I know him as a player. Eddie George is not going to run in football. Alonzo Hampton is not going to get a chance to tackle him. So it really doesn't matter about me or him. It's about our teams. And so I'm excited about that for our fan base, our alumni, and our players get a chance to play in the Classic. I love the Classics, man. I remember the Delta Literacy class. I remember we played in the Chicago Classic, the St. Louis Classic. All those are fun. It's fun for your fan base. They get a chance to leave Pine Bluff and go somewhere else, and then you be able to enjoy with the people that you love, and you be able to root for your Golden Lion. So that's the most exciting thing about it. But obviously, man, I have tremendous respect for Tulsa, what they've done. Got a new coach that's coming in, Coach Wilson. He was at, I think, Ohio State. My son actually played him. He was at Northwestern. So I'm familiar with what they do offensively. And obviously, like I said, Coach George has done a good job, man. He's been a pillar in that community in Nashville. So we're excited about being able to share that stage with them.
And when we look at the other part of your schedule, not really pinpointing certain games, but Arkansas Pine Bluff is going to be on television a lot this year. You talk about exposure for the fans. How excited are you to be able to put that product out there for the folks that may not be able to travel but are able to even sit down and watch the game on their television, smartphone, or anywhere else they can get several games?
Well, that's always exciting because, I tell people, man, a lot of my family can't come to the game, so they have a chance to watch it on TV. Mm-hmm. And then for our alumni fan base that can't make the game, obviously you can click into one of the networks and check it out. So that's exciting for us, man. We have 5 great home games. You got Jackson State at home. You got Grambling at home. You got Southern at home. So those are really
just those 3.
Those 3 alone, man. And you got Alcorn State at home for homecoming. And you got Miles. So we got a home schedule that I tell people, man, we need them in the building. And we need to sell out for those 5 home games.
No, totally understand. And I can see the possibility of sellouts being very, very high for all of those programs, especially if the fan base is able to get behind. So definitely looking forward to that. Coach, we'll wrap things up with this. Let's talk about the 2 guys that you brought here to SWAC Media Day and what sort of impact are they going to make for this team this year as far as leadership?
Well, Ryan Atkins is the guy that started 2 years for us on the O-line. He's just a tremendous guy. They finished second in the league in rushing last year. He does a good job getting those guys together. And then in the spring, he had an accident. He wasn't even able to practice, but he showed up every day. He was spotting the ball. And so that alone, man, showed me that he was a leader. And then I brought Nas Lukeman, a sophomore, man, played really well last year. I mean, this kid, he gets it. He understands, he wants to be great. And so now I'm trying to get him to take that next step to help some of our younger guys and even older guys.
Okay. Good deal, good deal. All right, and just really on a final note, what do you want Golden Lion fans to know that maybe they have not been able to see? Like, what do you want them to know about this team for the upcoming season, for them to be excited about?
Well, I want them to understand that it's going to require a great deal of passion on their part, support from them.
Right.
Because our kids are working hard, and we need their support. We need them in the stands. We don't need them in the parking lot eating turkey legs. I need them inside the stadium, and then after we win, we'll all go out in the parking lot.
I like
and that's
that.
what we need to be able to do, seriously. Just have a better support for our student athletes in general. Just show up, and everybody's like, well, Coach, they'll show up when you win. Well, first of all, it ain't about me. It's about the players. It's about the student athletes in all sports. So we really want to be able to have a product on the field that's exciting, and we're winning, and then they want to come in. And then we need to make Golden Lion Nation become the true team of the state of Arkansas.
All right, all right. Okay, everyone, we've been joined by Coach Alonzo Hampton, first-year head coach for the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. The Golden Lions wish them the best of luck in 2023. SWAC Football Media Day Previews continues right here in Birmingham, Alabama on HBCU Sports.com.